Hello everybody, welcome back to the Fruin Driving Experience. I'm Mac and it is race 6 already. And this was a normal race, but honestly kind of back and forth between a couple things. We'll talk about it. So this one was clockwise full track, and it's definitely one of the more challenging ones because it has the double turn that is very difficult for me to figure out, and it's frustrating sometimes. But either way, we started out in practice pulling some amazing times and decided on the second practice to try something different and change something. Went out for practice 2 and didn't have the same results, but I was like, it had to be my bad driving on the practice. So we came back and decided to keep the changes going into qualifying. I was like, I didn't drive it right, so we'll do better in qualifying. So qualifying went out, came back, times were not great. I think we ran like a 31:44 or 46 or something like that, which, if anything from the previous race, that's not great by any means. That's not going to get you anywhere anytime fast. So I was kind of really interested to see where we ended up. I was thinking like mid-pack, like 6, 7, 8, 8-ish maybe. So we pulled up for heat 1 and I'm P4. So something different. I'm not P2. But I'm still on the outside, which is frustrating. I don't know why I'm surprised by it. I should just be used to it by now. I don't even know why I qualify. I should just tell David, dude, just pick an outside position for me and just stick me there, and that's fine. That's where I usually belong at anyways. So either way, heat 1 was kind of interesting. Right out of the gate, we go into the turn, and Aaron in front of me, it looks like on the video that basically he got a little squiggly with Caden, and I think maybe he caught a tire or rubbed tires with him, or maybe Caden came over. I'm not really sure, but either way, he got a little loose, went into the grass, and he got behind me. Well, that put me in position third to chase down Caden, and Pierce, by the way, was here this weekend, the guy that just absolutely smoked us last time. Well, I can tell you right now, the outcome was the same as the last time he was there, so yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. But so I knew I wasn't going to be able to catch Pierce, but I knew I could probably catch up to Caden, and so I was doing the best that I could. I was able to catch him. I was able to, on the outside run, make a pass, which, looking back on it now, was kind of a little bit of an aggressive pass just because we didn't have as much lane as what I thought we had, but I put it in there anyways. Made a good pass, made a clean pass, and was able to sneak in a second. On another cool note, Aaron behind me made a really neat pass, and I'm going to show it, but he went from 5th to 3rd in one shot on the back hairpin turn. It's, I mean, really cool move. Good job throwing your card in there, Aaron, and I'll show you a little highlight of that right now. So then basically the way that it ended up is I finished second in the heat, which second going into the feature, why not? So Pierce was kind of trying to be fun with it again, and he wanted to do the same thing in this race that he did the last race he was in, and that was basically start at the back of the pack. And because he's a really good driver, he just wanted to run the whole pack again, I'm assuming, because that's probably what he would have done. He's a really good racer, and Pierce, I gotta give credit where credit's due, man. You're a heck of a racer. I wish I could get to the standard that you're at, and I know it's taken a lot of time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears. So congratulations on being just an awesome driver, dude. But either way, they weren't gonna let him start at the back. They said, no, you're not gonna do that again. You got first, you start first. So we go out, and I'm lined up next to him. I don't know what else to say. But what was really interesting is before the heat, we made a change back from what change we made for second practice and qualifying. It didn't feel right. The numbers weren't right. So we changed back. And so that meant we go into the feature, undoing the change at what we thought was going to make it better. It didn't. So heat 1 and feature we ran with the original setup. And it's a good thing we did. Interestingly enough, the change that we went back to gave us the advantage on the start. And I'm not going to be able to say this very often, and I'm going to say it now, but I got the jump on Pierce. I don't know how I did it, just awesome timing, or he just wanted to be on the video for a little bit longer, so he decided to let me go, and he knows I'm going to show the rear camera of him the whole dang time, so yes, Pierce, you get to watch yourself for a little while, just tease me basically, but I knew it was really neat. We came across the line, and I'm nose for nose with him, and I'm pulling a little bit on it, I'm pulling a little bit on him, and in the first turn, I get the position, I get P1, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome, and then I remembered, uh-oh, there's Pierce behind me. So the whole time I could feel him because he kept bumping me, and I knew he was there. Like I just kept thinking the whole time, like, where is he gonna make his move? Where is he gonna make his move? Is he gonna be here? And I remember I kept looking around everywhere, like, all right, where's he at? Like, all right, where's he? But he never showed up. And then on the turn that I actually got Caden on, the backstretch turn, the same turn that Aaron got his great pass on, is the turn that Pierce got me, and it was a clean pass, hats down. It was the same pass basically that I made on Caden, so great job on that one, Pierce. But he ended up in front of me, and from what I said with the last race with Pierce is that whenever somebody is in front of you, you pay attention. You go into that ghost mode and pay attention as why are they faster than you, and see if you can improve yourself for the little bit of time that they're there and try to get yourself better. And I could, except on the very next lap, I made a mistake and got caught sleeping. And what I mean by that is on the double turn, which is the part where I struggle the most, I was paying attention to Pierce and I wasn't paying attention to where I was on the track. And because of it, coming out of the second turn, I took the wrong angle completely and it shot me out, and I went mowing in the grass basically. It shot me out wide. That slowed the cart down, and I knew Aaron was fast that day, and I knew he was behind me most likely, and he was. I went to the grass, Aaron shot around me, and what sucks about these low-powered races is that momentum's everything, and if you're not carrying it through, you're gonna lose a lot of time, and I did. I lost a lot of momentum. Where I lost it out was not a great spot because coming onto the main straight, you've got to go uphill. And in a low power application, going uphill is not at all in your favor. And by the time I could get myself picked back up to speed, Aaron was gone. I mean, there was really not much I could do. He had an amazing day. Hats off to you, Aaron. You had a really, really great day. And I knew he was going to be fast. I've had a lot of people talk to me saying, man, if Aaron ever gets his stuff together and he gets clicking, he is fast, he is tough, and he is. He got me on the last race, he got me on this race, and I don't see any reason why we can't continue to have our battles back and forth. So looking forward to racing with him for sure with these upcoming races. But congratulations, Aaron, on getting your second. Finally dethroned me. Thank you. I was getting sick and tired of second. But I got a third, which is not the direction I wanted to go, but whatever. So either way, it was an awesome time. It was a really great time. We learned a lot actually that day because we tried something different that I thought made the cart roll through a certain corner better. And after watching the video, that honestly was a corner that hurt me the most. Even though it felt good in the cart, watching the videos, that's where I was getting caught. And it's unfortunate that that's how it was, but it wasn't the double turn either. It was the very, very back stretch where you're coming in full speed and you got to slow down really hard in that first turn to the right. I tried something different, and like I said, it felt good in the cart. It felt like that's what the cart wanted. But looking at the video, that wasn't my advantage, that was my disadvantage, and it's unfortunate that it happened that way. But either way, we learned, and we get to move on from here. So third place finish. It's going to be, the feature's obviously going to be the back camera for the beginning because I was able to get out in front. Pierce gets to see himself looking pretty and teal and all that good stuff. He gets to go around. I think I'll switch to front camera then so we can see what's going on. And you'll see Aaron catching up. And on, like I said, the next lap, he got around me. That was my mistake, and it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Because I honestly think that had I not had that mistake, and even if Aaron would have got in front of me, I think for the rest of the race, him and I could have had a really, really fun battle. I think it would have been really neat to go back and forth with him, and I didn't get the opportunity, which is unfortunate because between us as drivers, talking to him, speaking to him, getting to know him, he's a good, clean driver, and I like that. So hopefully one of these times we'll get to have a little bit of a battle back and forth. I'm looking forward to it. But this next race coming up, this is the makeup race of race 3 or 4, I think it was, of Lake Garnett. So we're going out to a lake and racing on a track that is built out there, which is really interesting and kind of neat. So this is my first time on that track, and from what I understand, it's a narrow track, it's a smaller track, and it is slick from what I understand. So none of that is sounding very fun, but either way, we're gonna give it the best shot. I'm at a huge advantage because I've never been out there. There's a lot of new racers that, from what I understand, it's like their first year here, so there's a lot of first timers going into this race, which I am going to be very interested to see how this works out, because you're taking a bunch of rookies basically on this track, novices, absolutely, and just saying, hey, go. So it'll be exciting to see how that goes. But either way, it'll be fun time. We get to go camping, we get to put up the tent, we get to have fun, bonfires, you know, grills, fun stuff. So looking forward to this upcoming race. But for this race, pulled out a third, very happy with it. I think I may possibly still be leading the points in the championship series, but I'm not entirely sure after this one how the points are yet. So I think if there's a good possibility that, depending on how the points roll, that Aaron may have taken that spot, and I maybe drop down a second, or I hold on a second. But either way, Aaron and I got a really cool points battle going on as well. So very, very, very fun, very exciting, and looking forward to the next race. So hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you in the next one.